Now we are going to learn derivatives of composite function. In 11th standard we had learned about composite function, but here also we recall that the composite function, it means function of another function. As let y is equal to f of u. One of the function y is equal to f of u, that means y is a function in variable u, and here again let u is equal to g of x. There are two functions. First one is y is equal to f of u. Then let we have to be considered as u is a function in variable x, and that is u is equal to g of x. Then that first function y is equal to f of u, we can be write as, therefore y is equal to f of g of x. Y is equal to f of g of x. That function is known as composite function because there is one of the function y in variable u, but u is a function in variable x, that is function in function or function of another function. This is known as the composite function. And here we have to learn the formulas for derivatives of these kind of composite function. As in a standard function, derivatives of standard function, we learnt that derivative of sin x is cos x, and derivative of sin x is equal to cos x. But in this composite function, there is not only variable is present, there will be a whole function will be there, and we have to find its derivative. It means function of function will be there. For example, derivative of sin of cos x. Derivative of sin of cos x. This one be one of the composite function because first function is sin of, whole term is considered as x, sin of x, but the value of x is, or sin of u can be considered here, sin of u, but the value of u is cos x. That is, first of all we have to find here the derivative for sin. Therefore derivative of sin of cos x is, derivative for sin is cos x, but the value of x is cos x, or we can be take as, considered as u. Derivative for sine of the function is cos function, cos of that function. It means cos of x, that is cos of cos x. Multiply by the derivative of cos x is, first of all take the derivative for the first one, for the sine, then take the derivative for cos one, that is derivative of sine is cos x, and it is cos of x की value cos x है. Therefore cos of cos x is derivative for the sine of cos x, multiply by, again you have to take the derivative for cos x, derivative of cos x. Cos of cos x multiply by derivative of cos x in standard function, for the derivative for the standard function, derivative of cos x is minus of sin x. Therefore its final answer is minus of sin x multiplied by cos of cos x is the derivative of given function, and this one be one of the composite function. So composite function, it means function of another function, that y is in a function variable u, but u is equal to a function in variable of x. Therefore y we can derive as y is equal to f of g of x, function of a function. This kind of functions are known as a composite function. So we are going to learn formulas for derivatives for composite function. First one, f of x and second one is f dash of x is derivative. First formula for composite function is, that is f of x whole function raised to n. F of x raised to n. We know that formula for x raised to n is n into x raised to n minus 1. But here a whole function is there raised to its index. Its power may be number or may be any trigonometric function. At that time we have to take its derivative as in this form. Similarly in this form as n multiplied by f of x raised to index less by 1, that is n minus 1. Function, there is one of the function is the function raised to n. Its derivative take as index multiplied by whole function raised to that index less by 1 multiply by derivative of that function. यहाँ पर we have to be take derivative of main function in multiplication of that one. Therefore, the derivative of f of whole function raised to index is that index multiplied by whole function raised to index less by 1 multiplied by derivative of that main function, that is f dash of x. Second formula is for, that is square root of f of x. Whole function is in form of a root. In standard form of a function, we learned that the derivative of root x is 1 divided by 2 root of x. Here also we have to be take as similarly, but here there is whole function is present in form of a square root. Therefore, its derivative is 1 divided by 2 into root of whole function f of x multiplied by derivative of that function. Third formula is for 1 divided by f of x. In standard form, derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 divided by x square. Here also the derivative of 1 divided by whole function is there. Its derivative is 1 minus 1 divided by whole function f of x raised to 2 multiplied by derivative of the main function. Fourth formula is for sine of f of x. Here the whole function sine has as whole function, sine of whole function is there. Its derivative is that is sine, derivative for the sine x is cos x. That is why derivative of cos of f of x we have to be take as cos of whole function multiply by again derivative of main function, that is f dash of x. Fifth one, cos of f of x has a formula minus of sine of whole function multiply by derivative of the main function. Next composite function is f of tan of f of x. Tan of a function and its derivative is sec square of f of x. It means sec square of whole function into derivative of main function, derivative of f dash of x. It means derivative of function. Next, seventh one, derivative for cot of function, composite function cot of f of x. Derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. Here we have to be take as derivative of cot of whole function is present. Therefore derivative of cot is minus of cosec square of f of x whole function यहाँ पर लेना है and its derivative we have to be take in multiple of this one, that is f dash of x is in multiplication form. And derivative of sec of function, derivative of sec of whole function is there. Derivative of sec x is sec x, but here we have to be take as sec of whole function multiply by tan x, tan of f of x multiply by f dash of x. Next formula for cosec of f of x, cosec of whole function. We know that the derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x into cot x. Here we have to be take as a whole function, that is minus of cosec f of x multiply by cot of f of x multiply by derivative of main function, that is derivative of f dash of x. Next formula is for f1 by f of x, derivative of 1 by f of x has formula log of f of x multiply by f dash of x. These are the formulas for derivatives of composite function. It means here the composite function, it means function of another function. Second one is that as in a standard function, derivatives for standard function, we learned that derivative of log x is 1 by x. But here the derivative of whole 1 divided by function is there. At that time you have to be write as log of function multiplied by derivative of the main function. Now we are going to learn next point as rules of derivative. Now we are going to learn about rules of derivatives. Consider two functions u and v which are differentiable functions of a x. Now if y is equal to u plus v, there is addition between these two functions. These are different functions but having the same variable as a x, and y is equal to u plus v is there, then differentiate it with respect to x. At that time the formula for this one is a rule for addition of these two differentiable function is dy by dx is equal to derivative of u with respect to x plus derivative of v with respect to x. U and v are the differentiable functions having the same variable x, and y is equal to u plus v. Therefore derivative of y with respect to x is du by dx plus dv by dx. We have to be take a separate derivative to each function or each one. That is derivative of first one is du by dx and the derivative of second one is dv by dx. This is the first rule. Second rule is for subtraction. When y is equal to u minus v, at that time dy by dx is equal to, we have to be take a separate derivative to each one, as a du by dx minus is there, therefore dv minus as it is dv by dx. Take a separate derivative to each one, derivative for u and derivative of v. There is a minus sign, it means subtraction is there. So take a separate derivative and sign as it is. That is the second rule. Third rule is that y is equal to u into v is there. As we know that u and v are a having the same variable as x. Therefore, dy by dx is equal to first function multiplied by derivative of the second one plus second function into derivative of first one. dy by dx is equal to u into dv by dx plus v into du by dx. And fourth rule is that y is equal to u by v. There is a divide between these two functions, but both functions have a same variable as x. Therefore, we have to be differentiate it with respect to x. That is why dy by dx is equal to v into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v with respect to x whole divided by v square. That is the fourth rule for u by v. Y is equal to u by v. Fifth rule is for if y is equal to k is a constant multiplied by any function is there, y is equal to k into u. At that time we have to be differentiate with respect to x as a dy by dx is equal to k is a constant term which is in a multiplication of the function. Here we have to be take as k constant out of a derivative and take derivative only for a main function u. So whenever be there constant term is in multiplication of any function, at that time we have to be take constant out of a derivative. Whenever be there is in form of a multiplication, at that time only we have to be take as k constant out of a derivative and take derivative for that main function only. These are the some rules of derivative. First one is for addition, second one is for subtraction, third one is for y is equal to u into v for the multiplication form, third one is for divide form, that is y is equal to u by v, and last one is for y is equal to whenever be constant multiply by any function is there. At that time we have to be take constant out of derivative and take only derivative for only the main function. Now for this chapter, these are the basic terms and whole chapter is depend upon the all these terms. For example, formulas for some standard function, formulas for composite functions and rules of derivatives. At next lecture we shall start the exercise